Okay, page 65. You don't really need to take notes here, but just kind of pay attention to it as we walk through here. So we're talking about how a change in direction can constitute acceleration. Remember, acceleration is a vector quantity and gravity is acceleration. So here I have my cup of water here, and if I do this, the water comes out. And why does that happen aside from the fact that I'm a slob? Well, again, it has to do with direction. Remember, it's a vector, so the direction of gravity is here, and look at it relative to the angle of the cup. Right? So that's one way of looking at it. This goes to something that you probably discovered when you were very young. When you were very young, at some point, when you were just knee-high, the elusive they took you to the beach one day. And when they took you to the beach on that day, you were issued a little plastic beach bucket with a shovel in it. It's the rule. It's what they do. And so there you were, freshly issued your accoutrements of joy, and they kind of nudged you toward the water's edge, and at that point you knew that you were somehow obliged to perform. So you toddled off to the water's edge while they were watching you, and you pulled out the little shovel and you tried to make something work with that, and you realized, well, that stinks, and that was the end of the shovel. And usually about 5 minutes after that, you discovered something. You discovered that if you had a little bit of water in the bottom of your beach bucket, and you swung that beach bucket around, the water stayed inside. Just like so. Here's the little beach bucket, and you can see a little bit of water in there. And so here we go. And the water stays inside, just like gravity. What do you know? You were already a physicist at the age of 2. But it works. And the water stays in the bottom of the bucket, just as if gravity was there. Why? Because we're talking about a change in velocity. So there it is. One other thing, though, that also is a fact of science. We don't understand why this is so, but we just know that it is so. If the old man happened to be there on that day that you made that great discovery, we know that this is also what happened. You were just, at the moment of your aha, at the moment of your epiphany, you turned around to your dad and you went, "Hey, Dad." And Dad turned around and he got about as far as, "What?" Because it was at that point that the handle on the bucket broke, and you got the old man right in the breadbasket. Daddy made a funny noise, which made the whole experience all the better. Next page.